From our free daily newsletter, the latest from podnews.net with Podscribe. The Black Effect Podcast Festival took place over the weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. The event featured live podcast recordings, panel discussions spanning the business of podcasting, a Pitch Your Podcast booth, the Black Marketplace, and more. The day contained a number of similar themes, says a piece in the supporter report. Be yourself, stay consistent, create with purpose, and explore the growing ways that artificial intelligence can support that work. Amazon's Wondery has acquired the rights for the Oprah podcast. No terms were shared. The deal also includes the rights for the full archive of the Oprah Winfrey Show and Winfrey's Book Club, among other things. Red Seat Ventures has announced a multi-year partnership with live comedy podcast Kill Tony. Expect the opportunity to get ad-free versions using Supercast, and the show will be in video on Tubi, Fox One, as well as YouTube. Do advertisers spend enough time on the creative of their ad? Boring ads cost much more to achieve the same result as interesting ones, says the research. The duller the ad, the greater the cost. That's part of the Cumulus Media and Westwood One Creative Best Practices Handbook, which has been published today, giving a number of clear rules on how to make ads work better. Nielsen is to use Triton Digital's Podcast Metrics Demos Plus data for Nielsen's cross-media planning tool, Nielsen Media Impact. The company integrated data from Edison Research in August. A Forbes blogger, Heather Wishart-Smith, covers unexpected business lessons from the podcast with 1 billion downloads. The podcast being The Bible in a Year from Father Mike Schmitz. Mark's Slop Wars, the podcast index's Dave Jones, shares a screen of output of his work in progress AI and spam detector. 42% of news shows yesterday were caught by the system as being spam, AI or low quality. Podcast hosting company Castos has added pre-roll and post-roll audio capabilities in a new feature dubbed Castos Campaigns, and Spotify has added fitness playlists and Peloton on-demand classes. And in podcast news, Whispers from the Void, a modern-day eldritch horror thriller set in Houston in Texas, has hit 10,000 downloads. Season 2 drops next month. The show was first published in May 2024. Is the world ending, or does it just feel like it? Are we doomed? Investigates the greatest risks facing society, the planet, and our species. What's real? What's hype? And how do we actually make it out alive? Award-winning public radio journalist Ben Bradford brings you wild, true stories, high production sound design, and world-class experts answering the questions they never prepared for. And This Being Human is back with a new season, new host Mai Habib, new look, and now in video. From the Aga Khan Museum and the Walrus Lab, Season 5 brings you into conversations with the architect who designed the museum itself, a pro athlete, a Pakistani metal musician, and filmmakers pushing the edge of their craft, all exploring how Muslim cultures shape and are shaped by art, storytelling, and everyday life. And this podcast is sponsored by Podscribe. Radio just got measurable. Podscribe is bringing in digital style measurement to one of the hardest channels to measure. Verify where ads aired with air checks and track performance with attribution. You can read more about Podscribe's radio measurement. There's a link in our show notes for that, and that's the latest from our newsletter. To read all the stories and subscribe for free and fill out the report card, we're at podnews.net.